राधिकायै स्तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। मध्ये वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्री मदन गोपालकं प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय गुरु जय explanation of Mahamantra from the heart of Srimati Radharani. Harinamer মর্মার্থ বিশ্লেষণ করছেন শ্রী রাধে। Why we should chant Mahamantra? What is happening if we chant Mahamantra? So last 2 years we have listened from the heart of Haridas Thakur. And it was Navadip Lila. So we followed the way to enter Yoga Pit of Harinam. If we want to enter in bridge, then we have to enter through Navadip. Door of Vrindavan is Navadip. First we have to enter in Navadip. Then you know some place. If you enter in ancient temples, then you will find before you will enter main temple, there is some area after main gate, main entrance. Then there is some area there you have to wash your hand and feet. You can change the dresses there, the contaminated dresses, and then you can enter. All the Vedic temples, they follow these rituals. So here for Yoga Pit, that place is Navadip. First we have to enter in Navadip, then we'll wash ourselves, washing our hands, feet. But here for Yoga Pit, we are entering Navadip to purify our heart and mind and consciousness. By the blessings of Sri Nitai Chaudhary and Sri Guru Sundar, they will purify us. So we followed the way. Last 2 years, we entered in Navadip Yoga. Now, by the blessings of Sri Radhe, she allowed us to enter Braj with Mahamantra. When we chant in Navadip Yoga Pit Mahamantra, then we should meditate in that way, what Haridas Thakur said. And when we'll enter in Vrindavan Yoga Pita, that time we have to meditate about Mahamantra in that way, what Srimati Radharani is saying now. So, day before yesterday we have listened. She started and she explained the first Hari. Isn't it? So today she will explain how to Krishna. Hey Krishna, Ananda Dham, Maha Akarshana Dham, Tua Gini Dekhita Na Pai. First Hare Krishna. Hey Hare Madhujya Gune, Harila Nijye Nitramane, Mohana Murati Darshai. Hey Krishna Ananda Dham, Maha Akarshana Dham, Tua bini dekhite na pae. Day before yesterday we listened about Harinam. Now she is explaining Krishna. Hey Krishna, oh Krishna, your name is very successful name. Yeah. Karshparati is Krishna. Karshparati means who is attracting. And at the same time, Karshparati means cultivating. Krishir bhupachaka shabda nashcha nivriti vachaka tayoraikyam parabrahma Krishna idya vidhyate. There is two words, two alphabets, Kre, Sna. Meaning of Kre, in scripture said, Kre means Krishna Bhubachaka Shabda. Krish, that means it is fixed. Nashcha Nivriti Vachaka. Na means ultimate place, by which you will get this ultimate place. He is Krishna. By whom you will get this ultimate place? He is Krishna. He is cultivating in our heart. And by cultivating, he is throwing out all the contamination. Even you have seen the cultivation here in India, not in your country, Western countries. They are using machine, big tractors, and they are doing everything. But here you will find, first they will dig the lands with plow, with the cows, bulls, and then they will break this muds, and they will take out all the other plants, which will give some problem. What? Yes. They will take out this all, which will give problem for growing such plants which they want to cultivate there. So they will take out everything from there. Then they will put the seeds, then water, then they will wait for some time. When the plant will grow, the seed will grow, its plants, then they will use food, that means fertilizer. So Krishna is also doing like the same. First he is cultivating, then he is taking out all these other plants, that means the egos, the against urges, forces, the contamination of our consciousness. Completely. He's washing out. It's not only taking out, just washing out everything. That's why one name of Krishna is Vidu, Vidhunati. He's clearing everything from our heart, all the contamination, in a good way. Vishishtana, in a very special way. So Srimati Radharani, she is saying to Krishna, oh Krishna, you are really cultivating the mind and heart of everyone. Not only for the humans, but for everything. To the plants, to the birds, to the non-moving objects like stones, rocks, the mountains. You can grow, you develop their heart. You can take out the juice from the rocks also. You have such power. You are very powerful. Maha Akarshana Dham. You attract attracting power is very high. There is no comparison with anything. How beautiful your form is. No one can explain. In Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Sanatana Goswami, he explained very nicely the beauty of Krishna's form. Vishmapanam shashacha shobhakarte param padam bhushana bhushanangam. Vishmapanam shashacha. Beauty of Krishna is not only attracting others, male or female, he is attracting himself also. His beauty is attracting his mind and heart also. So that is why it's happened in Dwarka, when he was moving in Navavrindavan, he was walking there inside that garden, Navavrindavan. When I find the reflection on the crystal pillar, that time he was in the mood of Tadatmata with Srimati Radharani. So maybe externally he was Krishna, but from inside he was Srimati Radharani. So when he just saw, look at his own reflection, he was attracted so much, and he tried to embrace that form to spread his arms. But it was not Vrindavan. That's why he was stopped by his own opulences. Aishwarya, hey, what you are doing? You are running to embrace one male? So he was stopped by his own opulence, Aishwarya. Then he realized, oh, it's my reflection. My reflection is attracting me. He was surprised. Oh, Parikalita Purvam Kash Chamatkari Spurati Mama Guriyan Yashoma Bhujapura. I have such kinds of beauty that is attracting my heart, my mind. Ayamahomapi Hanta Praksha Yam Lupta Cheta. When it is attracting my mind, then what is happening? What's Srimati Radharani? I don't know this. Shaurabhasham upabhaktum kamare radhike. So I have to know what is happening with Srimati Radharani, with such beauty. How she is feeling, how she is testing this Madhurya. The cause appeared for Gaura Lila. Only after he realized this. So Srimati Radharani, she is saying from her heart that, oh Krishna, very powerful your form, Maha Akarshana. We are trying, you know Krishna, we have seen so many times. Don't forget, Srimati Radharani is explaining this in the mood of separation. So there is some feelings of Aishwarya also, opulence also. So she is remembering always. Before, they have seen so many times the demigods, they are doing Abhishek to Krishna in front of them. That time, it was not so important for them. That time they thought, oh, maybe they did some mistake. They thought someone, and they are doing Abhishek or Puja to Krishna. They are offering their Puja to Krishna. Maybe they thought he's Bhagavan or his Devata like this. But now, in the mood of separation, it's true for them. Srimati Radharani. So she is saying, oh Krishna, so many times we have seen the demigods, they are praying to you. They are offering puja, worshipping to you. And sometimes they are speechless. Even the four-headed Brahma, who known as Veda, we have seen, he was also speechless in front of you. You know Krishna why? You know why? They had no words to compare. If someone wants to praise someone, so he needs to compare with some things very great. How your face look alike? Only we know. The greatest comparison is moon-like face. But Krishna, only we know such great comparison. But you know the truth. If we compare your face with moon, then it will be some criticizing about your face. Because there is no comparison. If we make together millions of moon and millions of moon, if they'll appear arrays in the sky together, this millions of moon also very little in front of your beauty of your face. It's like a drop from the ocean in front of you. So, if I want to praise you, I have no word to say. So even Veda, he could not find any word to compare. He was, oh well, Brahma, why you came here with all the demigods? He said, oh Krishna, we came here, oh Prabhu, we came here to praise you. We want to offer our heart on your lotus feet. But we're really not qualified to touch your feet. Krishna, Veda, four-headed Brahma has said, they are not qualified to touch your feet. All their intelligence, all their power, defeated by your beauty, your madhurya, not your aishwarya. They are speechless. You ask them, oh Brahma, what's happened? You came here, but no words. All of you were silent. Why? Brahma said, Prabhu, we came here to praising you. Okay, I want to listen. Then Brahma said, Prabhu, we came here to praising you, but after we take your darshan, we lost all the words. Oh, Veda, you lost all the words? Yes, Prabhu. I tried to find some word. What is exactly match with your beauty? But there is nothing. Not lotus, not moon, not Cupid. Nothing is there to compare with your beauty. So that's why we are silent in front of you. So you came here praising me, but without praising you will go back? No, we will not go back. We'll offer our prana on your lotus feet. Okay. But, hey Prabhu, we are not qualified to touch your lotus feet. We are very fallen. So that's why we'll offer our pranam on that throne where you are just stand up. On this jewel throne, and when we'll offer our pranam, you know, every one of us will have this golden crown. It's an ego for us. So by this golden crown will touch the throne where you stand up, and then one sound, very beautiful sound, you can listen. By this hitting, by this golden crown, the throne. Prabhu, you should accept that sound as our prayer. Because you are bhavagrahi janatan, you can accept the feelings, you can accept the realization. So that's why, Prabhu, we have no words, we have not to say anything. You can read our heart, you can listen the voice from our heart. So, please listen the voice of our heart. Srimati Radharani says in O Krishna, when Veda can say in that way that they have no words, from where I find some words to praising you? You know, we are all Brahmanas. Never went to the Gurukul schools. We never opened any scriptures, so we have no knowledge. But we have love for you. Our everything only for you. Not for us also. My heart is only for Krishna. My love is only for Krishna. My consciousness only for Krishna. My thinking, my thoughts only for Krishna. My breathing also for Krishna. Not only me. All the Brajagopis, they have the same feelings, same desire, same mood of Krishna. You builded our mind and heart. By your beauty, you change the shape of our heart. Everyone knows the shape of the heart is something else. It's look like lotus base. Isn't it lotus pit? But shape of our heart is look like Krishna. We know, it's not when we are sending some message or some things, and then we can write, we can draw this shape as heart. Look like lotus petal, petal of lotus. But Srimati Radharani is saying, our heart, the heart of Brajavadhus, is to look like Krishna. And it's happened by your beauty. When we focused our mind on you, first time, when we took darshan of you, of your beauty, then it's fixed, always fixed onto you. We cannot see anything else. He Krishna Ananda Dham, Maha Akorshana Dham, tu abine dekhite na pai. যদি নয়ন মুদে থাকি অন্তরে গোবিন্দ দেখি নয়ন খুলিয়া দেখি শ্যাম. Whenever I am closing my eyes, I can see inside Govinda, you. You are the Lord of all senses. Goshuvinda Taiti Govinda, you are Govinda. Lord of all Brajavadhus, Brajagopis. So, when I close my eyes, I can see only you inside of me. Whenever I open my eyes, in front of me, I can see only you, Shyama. You know Krishna. Whenever light is falling down in our eyes, then we can see the reflection. Everything we are looking, we are seeing the reflection. You know this? According to science also like this. When the reflection from some object is falling down with light in our eyes, then we can see. That's why you can see in the darkness. Because there is no light, no reflection is coming. So everything we are seeing that reflection. But Krishna, something is happening very strange with me. Whenever I will open my eyes, the darkness is inside of me and outside of me also. Nayana khulya dekhi shyam. There is no light, only the shyam, you. You are closing my eyes from inside, from outside. That's why, whenever I close and open my eyes, in front of me and inside of me, only you, Govinda and Shyam. You stop to come any other reflection in my eyes. That's why I can see only Krishna. No other reflection is coming in my eyes. যদি চলে যায় পথে শ্যাম যায় মোর সাথে সাথে চরণে চরণ ঠেকায়। When I go to fetch water from the river Yamuna, Krishna, I am feeling you are always together with me. You know, by your beauty, you covered myself. I can feel you are touching my feet by your feet. You are trying to block my way. Charone charano takai. Sometimes I am falling down because you are blocking my path. Oh Krishna, I know. Personally, you are not there, but from inside of me, by your beauty, by your this power, you are always with me. I cannot see anything except Krishna. I cannot think anything except Krishna. I tried sometimes. When you go into other girls, other Brajbadhus, at the beginning time, after we met first time, after some time, I was feeling bad when we will go to the other Brajbadhus. So that time, so many times I decided not to look at you, not to think about you. Lalita, she said, oh Radhe, why you are offering this pure love to Krishna? He has no love for you. Such a child, very strong words she said about you. You are the cheater. So many things she said. But Krishna, at the beginning, after she said some things to me, I decided, and I lament about the color of my hair. It's black. Whenever I see my hair, black hair, so my mind is reminding you. Whenever I look at the mirror, I'll see the eyeball. It's black. So it's reminding you. I said, I cursed Vidhata. Oh, why you make my hair black? It's reminding Krishna. Why you make my eyeball black? It's reminding Krishna. I don't want to do this. But again and again, I decided, and again, whenever I tried to forget you, my mind is thinking about you more and more and more. So you have such kinds of beauty, Krishna. You build our mind, that's why we have nothing to do. We know you are the cheater. You are cheating with me. We know you have no love for me. We know you are just acting with us, with me. But then also, in front of us, no way. Only Krishna. Only Krishna and Krishna. दुआ भी न देखी तो ना पाओ. Krishna. After we got the consciousness about you, first consciousness, first attachment. Our parents, they are talking about you, the son of Nanda Maharaj. They are talking, that time we were so small, but they are talking about our marriage. Oh, Krishna is very nice for our daughter. He is the perfect for our daughter. So whenever we listen, we heard your name, Krishna, by them, we forgot everything. They are talking about our marriage. But listen the name, Krishna. You know, something happened very strange with my life. And I explained this to others, my Sakhis, Lalita, Vishakha, Champakalata. They asked me about my craziness. Oh Radhe, why you are so crazy about Krishna? I never told this to you before. But now, by your separation, I am explaining what I say to my Sakhis when they ask. Then I reveal my truths about my life. You know, Sakhi, what's happened with him? At the beginning, first time when I listened the name of Krishna, just by the name, he attracted my mind and heart. And very powerfully, he attracted. So I offered everything, my mind and heart, to that name. That time I did not know who is Krishna, how he looks. But only by the name. I offered everything to you, Krishna. After some days, one of my Sakhi, one of my friend, she showed me one picture. And that picture was so beautiful. One young boy was there, one teenage boy was there, and he was so beautiful. Although I offered my everything to that name, Krishna, and I was married that time, then also this picture attracted my mind again. I started to love together two persons. One is Krishna and one is that teenage boy. It was very nice for me. I was really flying in the seventh sky. So, very nice feelings, very nice realization about love. But again something happened strange. One day, I was on the way to fetching water from river Yamuna. Some very nice melody of flute came inside my ear. And you know, that sound robbed my heart. Not stealing, robbed my heart. Forcefully. It was so powerful. It robbed my heart and mind, my consciousness, everything from me. So I offered everything again to that third person, the flute player. So I started to love together three persons. One flute player, one teenage boy from that picture, and one named Krishna. And at the same time, I was married. In my life, at the same time, four person is there. Lalite, oh Saki, after some days, after some month, I felt really ashamed. Oh, if I'm characterless, how can one love together four person in one time? It is not love, maybe it is lust. You know, Saki, I decided to commit suicide. I decided, and this decision was very strong, that in one yoga, that means the connection with stars and lunate, I'll commit suicide. I decided, it was fixed. But maybe Vidhata, he had some another plan. So all the truths come out in front of me. Anyhow, I know that the flute player was that teenage boy I saw in the picture, and his name is Krishna. So there was not three person, one person, but in different ways. Then I start to love very deeply. Then I felt a deep attachment with him. It was one-sided, from my side. I cannot control myself for his love. You can say it's craziness. You can say I was mad about this. Yes. At that time, I know it was only from one side. It was from me. What you'll say if I'll offer myself to him in front of him? What you'll say? Maybe you'll say something bad. Oh, you're a married girl, and at the same time you love me. How you can love two persons together? I didn't think about this. Never. I love only Krishna. So many times, Lalite, you said about his qualities, about his beauty, about his love. So many times you said. But you know, since that time I offered everything. I never searched about his beauty, about his quality, about his love. Asundar Sundar Shekharava Gunair Behino Guninam Barava Dveshi Manishat Kurunam Budiva Shama Shaivad Budiva. I never searched, is Krishna very beautiful or very ugly looking? You said, oh, Krishna is very black complexion. So many times, oh Lalita, you say, but never seen such kinds of black. Krishna is more black than coal. Krishna is more black than bumblebee. Who said? Maybe you thought like this. But I can see only Krishna is Krishna. Everything is beautiful of Krishna. Gunair Vihinu Guninam. Sometimes you compare the qualities of Krishna with others. Other teenage boys, you said, oh, they are very nice. Krishna, he has no qualities. Yes, he can play nice flute and he can control the cows. But you shouldn't count this controlling cow or playing flute as qualities. So, you said so many things. He is murkha, foolish, stupid. So many things you said. But Lalita, I never search about this. Gunair Bhina Gunair Bharava. If Krishna has so many countless qualities, for nothing. Dveshima Ishvat Karunamudibha. If he loves me or not, if he hates me, I never try to feel or realize this. You know why? Because I love Krishna. I know I love Krishna, and in front of me there is no other way. Only Krishna is there. Oh Krishna, I never explained these truths to you before, but now I am telling this. You have such power to build our mind, which is never attached with this natural world. It is very easy to build the mind which is attached with this material world, because your beauty is very high than everything, very beautiful than everything from this material world. But your beauty is such powerful, which is not attached with this material world, like our heart. You can build it the mind of us also. You can build it the heart of us also. So Krishna. That's why by your beauty, that beauty, although we have no search, we never search about this, but it's working automatically. Your beauty is working automatically. The power of your beauty is working automatically with our heart and mind. That's why whenever we try to forget you, try to go away from you, our feet taking us to you, our mind is taking us to you, our consciousness always tied ourselves with you. So Krishna, that's why your name Krishna is very successful name you have. I don't know. Who chose this name? Gargacharya? No. Maybe by Gargacharya it was open. Maybe your name fixed by Vidhata. He knows your character. That's why by Gargacharya, Vidhata, he fixed this name Krishna. It was not by Gargacharya. I am sure it's by Vidhata. So that's why, by that name, Krishna, we are very fortunate. Krishna, at the same time, we are feeling love about you. At the same time, we are feeling very fortunate that we can serve you. Srimati Radharani, she is explaining Krishna. When he was explaining about Krishna, it's within the mind and heart of them, of her also. So suddenly, it's appeared next word, Hare, in her mind. He Hare Dhairaja Hari, Guru Bhoy Adi Kori, Kulero Dharamo Koilachu, He Krishna Vamshira Sare Akorshiyani Bole, Deho Geho Sriti Koilabu. Just after explaining the beauty of Krishna, Srimati Radharani, she remembered the Hari. Oh, not only this, not only by your beauty, you have different kinds of beauty, not only by your form, but also some qualities with you. And what is that? What is next? Hare and Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So what is that next Hare Krishna? Srimati Radharani, she failed. She will explain tomorrow morning. We'll listen. What just remember, what just appeared in her mind, she'll explain next morning, 11 a.m. I'm telling you 11 a.m., but every day I'm getting late. I'm very sorry about this, but it is not by me. You can trust me, because today I promised to Dauji that I'll go, before I'll go to Giriraj Parikrama, to his room, you know. But suddenly, from where Baba came, and she pushed me to go to Giriraj. I was talking with them, some devotees there, but between my talking, between our conversation, I have to run, not go, I have to run, because Baba is waiting there. So I have to run there. And you cross that time, when we just start, and you are coming here, maybe to my room, to call me. Shruti, she called you, but you could not hear this, you could not hear this. So I am sorry. And when we came back from Giriraj Parikrama, in front of us, big Parikrama. Yes. Yes. It was big Parikrama, we have to cross this. Then I ran here, because I am also servant of you. I have also duty to serve you. So that's why I ran. Please forgive me because of that fault. I'm sorry for this. I'm trying to start on the time, but every day we are getting late. So tomorrow maybe I'll try again. It depends on Baba's desire when we can start. So Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaur, Jai Nitya.